Wow, that breaking news, a helicopter crash in the heart of Huntington Beach. The chopper, you see there, spiraling out of control over the sand, then plunging into palm trees. All of it happening on a busy afternoon with beachgoers looking on in horror.
How did they do that?
Police and firefighters swarming PCH to help the victims. The city of Huntington Beach says 5 people are injured, 2 on the helicopter and 3 on the ground. The
impact of the crash snapping those palm trees in half. You can see here wreckage of the helicopter now wedged between the trees and the Hyatt Hotel pedestrian bridge that crosses over PCH.
And our Lauren Posen is live in Huntington Beach tonight with the investigation and people who saw the chopper go down. Lauren?
And Gio, within the last 15 minutes, we've confirmed that one of the 5 people injured includes a child. And right now, hazmat teams are on site here trying to clean up a little bit of the wreckage here. You can see some of that wreckage there right behind me. Witnesses tell me this was terrifying, not just to see, but also to hear as it unfolded. This area is now blocked off as the investigation is underway. The city tells us this helicopter was part of the Cars and Copters event that's set for tomorrow. And this parking lot that it went down in is right near Twin Dolphins and Beach Boulevard. This crash happened just after 2 o'clock this afternoon, right next to the Hyatt pedestrian street bridge. In the video, you can see the helicopter dipping down toward the tree line before it suddenly loses control, spinning sideways and slamming into a row of palm trees right along the sand. It crashed just feet away from a private helicopter landing party that was already underway, again, part of tomorrow's Cars and Copters event. Firefighters say 2 people on board were pulled from the wreckage and taken to the hospital. 3 others in the ground, including a child, were also hurt and rushed there as well.
Hear this odd sound that didn't sound right. I look down and I see the helicopter spiraling out of control. My friend saw that he saw shrapnel or just debris catapulting across PCH.
There was like a boy who had dropped like all of his sand toys and he was bawling, looking for his mom. There was a lot of definitely confusion and like a lot of scared kids. It looked really serious. I was surprised to hear that anybody actually made it out safe.
They all did, actually.
And once video started circulating on social media, some people were commenting saying it had to be fake, but witnesses were quick to jump in and say this was very real. Councilmember Andrew Gruhl says they're waiting on a report from the hospital to get a better idea of the condition the 5 victims, including that child, are in. Right now, it's unclear what caused the helicopter to go down, but we do know both the NTSB and FAA are investigating, and they'll be out here as well with investigators trying to piece this together. We've also reached out to the Hyatt for comment, but have not heard back yet. Reporting live in Huntington Beach, Lauren Posen, KCAL News.
All right.
I'll say this, man, before she continues. This is horrific. Like, this is bad, you know, because just as you're about to land, and good thing there was nobody on board. It was just the 2 pilots on board, but that doesn't exempt the 3 people on the ground that got hurt. Right. So at least it was just the pilots on there. But even still, they were just about to land before the plane just took a different route, like literally right over the location. It seems like they were already blocked off for that helicopter, exactly like it was an event. That's what makes this situation very, very scary, because you can't really tell what's going to happen. You don't know. He's literally about to land. And it just starts swirling in a circle immediately, right above the location of landing. There was another video that I happened to witness, and it was a kid, actually. He was stuck under the helicopter. Like, he got hit and he got knocked out. And his sister, and you could tell in the video too, because I seen another news report. It was a video of the sister. She was trying to get him help, but she couldn't. She was scared too. But he happened to get hit by the helicopter when it went down. He wasn't pinned completely under there. They were able to pull him away from it. But it seems as if the jet was like on his body, so he could have got some burns. But I think he made it. So that's all that matters. Like, this could have been a worse situation if someone died. But it seems like nobody died, which is actually the greatest news out of this whole situation. And I would give it to the concept that, because it landed by people that were actually standing there. I think the fact that it chopped the palm trees down is the reason why the plane actually did not cause as much damage, because you got to understand how much power you need to cut a palm tree. Like palm trees are very, very strong, like super duper duper strong. And I don't know if he tried to land on the palm trees knowing he's about to crash, instead of crashing on the concrete, land on the palm trees where the blades will stop the kind of the thrust of it, because once you land, those blades are going to continue to spin. If he was happen to land on the concrete, and it will hit the ground, possibly chip off and fly off on some Final Destination shit. This was still some Final Destination shit, but it just happened to hit the palm trees. Luckily, it was even there. You know what I'm saying? Because what if it wasn't there? Now we're looking at a whole nother situation, right? Because I feel like that's what kind of stopped the blades from spinning immediately. I think it broke the blade off once it landed. Either way, this is crazy, because you know why? When I was in Chicago, me and my girl, we went up north, and we went on a helicopter ride around the city. It take you all the way up north, and then it take you down south to the Sox Stadium, take you up north to the Cubs Stadium, and then and it was a sunset. It was beautiful. I was a little nervous, but you got to sign a waiver when you get in those planes. You got to sign a fee waiver that kind of states that if you die, we're not responsible for your death. And I signed that. Another time when I skydived, I signed it too. So when you get in these planes, you got to accept that there's a good possibility you might die today. Let's not think you will, but you might. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because at any moment that plane could have done that same thing. I don't think those pilots meant to do any of that. I think the plane itself just malfunctioned and just immediately lost thrust. The same thing as like Kobe Bryant in his situation. Obviously, the pilots were skilled pilots, but something kind of like that possibly did it. And it could be a possibility of not checking your aircraft. You know what I'm saying? It could be a load of things. But you in the sky with a helicopter, you get to spinning out like that, and the ground is the ground, you're going down. And I'm glad nothing bad in this situation happened, man. That was actually the best situation for this, is for nothing to happen. But from my own personal experience, I have been in a helicopter right next to the pilot, and it's a very amazing feeling once you go up there. But it's also, you got in the back of your mind, got to think like, man, if something go bad, this is it. I hope we got insurance paid up and shit, and wills. But thank God everything went off good. What can you do? Those people were blessed, because in that type of situation, that's a situation that if it happened to happen, somebody gonna happen to die. At least the pilot, somebody got to die. In this situation, nobody died, but 5 people were injured, and that's the best we can hope for in a plane crash. So God is protecting these individuals, man, and hey, this is great. This is actually great news, that even if it's not great that it crashed, but it's great that no one died, and that's all that matters, because life is very important. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Tell me what y'all think about this whole situation, man. Did y'all think this is a pilot error? Do y'all think this is just a malfunction of the helicopter itself? Do you think that the pilot did its pre-inspection, pre-trip inspection, like we do in like truck driving? I hope so. Because if he didn't, then that could be a possibility on why that happened. If not, you got to know what's going on in your aircraft. This is very dangerous. It can kill a lot of people. Someone still is liable for the injuries of the individuals that did get hurt in the pilot. So we're going to take that into consideration. And y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section about this whole thing. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Peace.